Okay, lastly, I'm going to be talking about spraying, when you should be spraying, when I spray, and why you should spray in those ranges. So obviously, for example, if I have a stinger, and I did brush on this earlier, and this is how I'm going to get into it now. If I'm all the way over here, just for example, okay, so you see the spot. If I'm all the way over here, I do end up killing it, but look how many bullets I'm wasting. Even if this is like an eco or something, if I get that kill, if I'm defending and I get traded out, that trade's gonna benefit the attackers way more than it's gonna benefit me on the defense side. So it's not really the ideal gun or thing to really be a long range trying to spray with. So the only time I want to use this gun really is if I'm in a close range and I know I can get that quick spray off and it's going to be accurate. Their body's pretty close to me, so even if my recoil sways left or right, I still have a higher chance of hitting them, even if it's just doing whatever damage to them. I'm still going to be able to hit them a lot easier if they're closer to me and I'm spraying versus me trying to spray from even this range. You see? So again, spraying is more of like a close range. Even when like the Phantom, you can spray with a closer range. Even try to opt out for more of spray transfers, especially if there's more people coming at you, like if they double or triple swing or something like that, or people are trying to take control of like coming up like let's say you're on split and you're defending, you're sitting mail, you have either like a Phantom, a Stinger, or even a Spectre, and they're pushing through mail, they've used some utility, whatever's happening, they're pushing you out, you're in mail, you can get a good transfer off by spraying, and you're in that close quarter where you can do a lot of damage and probably pick up more than one kill while you're at it. So spraying again is just something that I don't see a point to being long range, right? If I'm spraying, I'm always within like 10 meters probably. If I'm further, if I'm 15, I'm not really going to try to commit to a spray. I'm probably going to burst. But if I'm within 5 to 10 meters, if I'm right on them especially, I'm probably going to just spray. It seems to be the better thing, and the better thing to opt out for is just spraying. It's going to change for every gun, right? Like if Bulldog, if I'm close range, again, I'm going to spray. That's what I want to do. If I'm holding a single shotgun, right, a single fire weapon like the Guardian, obviously I can spray kind of, but it's still that single fire. But you're going to get a lot more accurate if you're spraying it versus if I was standing, 15 whatever meters away and I'm trying to hit this guy. Obviously you see the shots are becoming inaccurate the faster I'm spraying it or tap firing it in this occasion. So Spectre, spraying, I'm close range. 5 to 10 meters, anything under 10 meters really is where I'm going to want to spray at. Right? That's my kind of go-to. And it's going to be the same thing for pretty much every gun that you can spray with. Even the Frenzy, a lot of people move with this gun. If I'm under 10 meters, I'm just spraying at you with it. And that seems to be the best way for this to work out, and that's when I think you should really be spraying. It doesn't matter really what gun you're using. If you're going to spray, you'll want to be within that under 10 meter mark. That seems to be the better opt out. Again, it's always better kind of try to go for the headshot, but if they're really close range and you're going for multi-kills or something like that, and that's when you're going to kind of want to spray, and depending on the gun too. Obviously, if I'm holding a Vandal and I'm like this, I still want to go for that headshot. I don't want to spray automatically, but if there's a couple there, I'll try to spray and then get a spray transfer off. Or if I'm fast enough and depending on the timing of the swing of the enemy, I can probably get a couple bursts off. But spraying again is going to be within that under 10 meter kind of range, and that's when I'm going to opt out and use it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and see you in the next one.